abaga dad, bomt abaga gogo, bomt abaga auntie, bomt abaga sissy. I am Sims, and it's at the right Sims on Instagram. So please follow your sister. I thought I should come on here and do a get to know me again. Because the last time I had a get to know me, I think I was at 11,000 subscribers. So now we have grown a lot, you know. And it's so nostalgic. Like, remember when there was a time, video after, get to know me, get ready with me, get to know me, get under with me, get to know me. Ask me anything, you know. And I did this on Instagram, actually, like, not so. If you don't follow me, please follow me. We also have a Storytime Wednesday on Instagram, like, where we go live and do story times on Wednesdays, you know. It's fun there, please. Ooh, my sister calls these things, I'm gonna talk too much. She's like, when you talk too much, you're gonna get these things. And I'm always a victim of talk too muches. What is the plural of talk too much? Talk too muches. Anyway, so yeah. So let's get into it. Let's start with the basic things. My name is Sims, right? That's my channel name. But people call me Sims. But my actual full name is Simpiwe Mary Ntuli. Ne? That is my full name. I almost said I'm 29 years old. I forgot when I turned 30. I am 30. That's my new age. I am 30 years old. I am on the 3rd floor. I was born on the 18th of March, 1992. I share a birthday with Queen Latifah, Vanessa Williams, and Uyanda Mbuli here in SA. Yes, I'm a Pisces. I have 3 kids. My son is turning 13 this year. I had him when I was in matric. Don't do that. Okay, the first day I had sex, I fell pregnant, same time, same minute, same hour. So don't do that either. You know, focus on school. Okay, hey, you will have kids at some point in your life, but just books before boys, because boys bring babies. My son is 13, and then I have 2 daughters that were legal. I had them in my marriage. I have Owetu, you know, she's 5 years old. She calls herself Dr. Mabaso. And I have Umilani Zamantungwa Mabaso, who is turning 2 in May. She says, when I say, what do you want to be when you grow up? She says baloney. So I don't know if she's going to make baloney, or she's going to come with a different brand of baloney, or she's going to be an influencer in baloney. But right now, she is baloney. Yeah, so those are my 3 kids. I am the eldest of 5. So I have 4 other siblings. My mom has 4 girls and 1 boy. Fun fact, my brother is turning 13 too. My mom and I were pregnant at the same time, but my mom had my brother first because my brother was born in June and I gave birth in October. Fun fact, it was a crazy time in our lives. Yeah. And I'm married to my husband, Mr. Mabaso. Yes, so I am, my married surname is Mabaso. My maiden, that's the whole, my maiden surname is Ntuli. So Simpiwe Mabaso. Okay, yes, I've been married to my husband. This is year 5, but we've been together for 7. Been together fully for, I've known my husband since 2006. You know, these break up, get back together, whatever. So we've known each other since 2006, but we fully say we've been together fully consistently for the past, since 2015. So for the past 7 years, we've been married for 5. Yeah, and marriage is not child's play, ne? And I would say, Hori, take your time when you're about to get married or take the next step. There is no hurry in forever. Do you understand what I mean? If you're going to marry someone, I need you plan to be with that person forever. to be with that person for forever. So there is no hurry in forever. Take your time. Take your time to get to know that person. Red flags, they only get brighter. They don't go away. They get brighter. So excuse yourself as soon as you see the first red flag. Yeah, you know, and marry someone that is not just your partner, but your friend, your prayer buddy, someone you have things in common with, because it's so important, guys, to share other things besides love with the person you plan to spend your lifetime with. Because I can tell you now, marriage requires more than love. It requires communication. It requires trust. It requires loyalty. You will be tested. There will be trials. I mean, when you get married, there's in-laws, your family's involved, his family's involved. You want to put this one first, but you can't. You have to, you know, marry someone that always has your back. Your back and your bag. Like, literally, marry someone that is like, someone that is truly like your eyes contact. You know, when you say ice mom, in case of emergency. Someone that is your next of kin, for real. Like, they are, as you know, whatever they are thinking about, you are always in their thoughts. Respect is a big thing also. You know? Yeah. So that's just something I just wanted to highlight. It's very important to marry someone that also, like, you guys should be equally yoked. Because in marriage, you like, our biggest test was religion, you know, because you guys may be both Christians, but if you come from different Christian backgrounds, like I'm from a chilled Christian church, you know, like we are in more like charismatic in a sense, like born again Christian abazalwane. I'm from an abazalwane background, whereas my husband is from like an apostolic background. He goes to church at St. John's. Things are done differently from what my church does, you know. So that had to be that was a hard realization for me, especially when you're a woman, because you have to like leave your things to partake in his things. Do you understand? Okay, then let's go to lighter things. Tattoos. Yes, I do have one. I have a tattoo on my left thigh, which is my son's name, Amaru. I named my son after Tupac. That's how much I loved Tupac, you know. But his name is Amaru, you know, which means the blessed one. Yes. My son didn't like his name at all. He only likes his name now because, like, Mom, I have a different name in class. Mom, the girls think I'm cool. Mom, they call me Amarula. I'm like, no, I did not name you Amarula. I love Amarula, but that's not what I named you after. I gave birth when I was writing my matric exams. Crazy, right? I know. Crazy. My son came earlier than expected. He came at 28 weeks. He only weighed 1 kg. Like, literally, we put him in a size 7 box. A shoe box, a size 7 shoe box. And he would fit fully. I know. And I'm 17 that time. Imagine all of this. Dramatic, right? I know. And I started a varsity at I started varsity in 2010, but I dropped out because I had a lostro. Anyway, yeah, so I had to learn the hard way. I was disowned by my mother financially. She cut me off. She was like, you know, and you came with a baby. I still gave you a chance to go to varsity. You still messed that up. So bye, I'm done. So I had to find a way to make it work. And I had to take myself back to school to fulfill my mother's promise. Because ni firstborn, you know, that pressure, you go by firstborn, people are looking up to you. Expectations. Then when you just come back with a diploma called the stomach injury pregnancy, and then you don't come back with an actual diploma. So I made a promise to myself, with no matter what, I will go back to school. Even if it breaks my heart, even if it breaks my back, but I'm going back there, you know. So I worked as a promoter. I worked night shift the post office. I used to make tea. I used to scrub toilets to make a living because I had a son now to think about. And I had a promise to fulfill, you know. But I eventually did graduate. I took myself back to school in 2013. It took me a long time to finish my course because I dropped out at some point, financial constraints. I was always a smart girl, but I never applied my intelligence in school. I was there for the wrong things. For the first 3 years of varsity, I was literally there for the wrong things. Friends, I didn't take anything seriously. I took everything else seriously. So when I got married and I got pregnant, I was like, I don't just want to be someone's wife. Because marriage is not an achievement. Marriage is literally an outcome of a healthy relationship. Like, okay, this was our relationship. Now we're taking to the next step. That is just an outcome, a result of a healthy relationship, I would like to think. So I was like, no, man, there's more to me than being someone's wife, than being someone's mother. I want more for myself. And I cannot work at these jobs, you know, without fulfillment, because I always knew I wanted to be big. I don't know what I wanted to be, but I wanted to be big because I'd always go to auditions. I auditioned for Live like 5 times. I auditioned for Yo TV. I auditioned for Survivor, which is a story for another day, because I almost went on Survivor, but because baby girl, they were like, can you try maybe put a weave on? Can you try maybe sit like that? I was like, aha, no. So anyway, that's a story for another day. And also on top of that, I just wanted to fulfill my mother's promise, because I knew school was for me, but I wanted to do like more acting, drama, arts. But my mom was like, I'm not paying for none of that. And my mom wanted me to just have like a concrete qualification. So I did HR. It took me a while to finish it, but I actually did graduate. On my graduation, I was 8 months pregnant. COVID hit. And we were one of the first people that did not attend their graduations at all. Like, my graduation came during a hard lockdown. Like, it was on the 30th of March. And on the 26th of March, the country shut down. So can you imagine the pain? But my sisters managed to put something together for me. I wore my mother's graduation gown, so that my heart can settle, because I always just wanted to walk across the stage, because it took me a long time to finish that course. Yeah. And what other interesting facts about me? I'm actually claustrophobic. I am super claustrophobic. I cannot stand elevators. I cry sometimes in elevators, but if I'm just going to one floor above, I take the stairs as much as I can, but if I have no choice, I really like do a small prayer inside the elevator. I hate elevators. I hate small spaces. I hate being in the car alone, which is why I barely drive. I hate being in the car alone, like, especially with windows closed. It just, guys, okay, let me tell you, one day, I was at church. So I was part of the church committee. We had a little picnic or something. I don't remember exactly. So we had to go get supplies from the mall. I was sitting in the back seat and Stan was driving. It was me and my other church friends. So when we got to the parking lot, because I had fallen asleep, right? When I slept, they left me in the car sleeping, and he locked the car and the windows were rolled up. When I woke up, there was no air. Like, I couldn't breathe. I was banging on the windows. Luckily, I had my phone with me. Thank goodness. I called Stan like, I cannot breathe. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Okay, and the windows were like maybe automatic. Guys, when you start panicking and you feel congested, you feel like the walls are closing and you can't even think straight. Luckily, he hurried and he came. That is my biggest fear, being in the car alone. So I rather take the Uber than drive. The car will stay in the parking lot. I don't care. If my husband is going somewhere, that's why I'll take the opportunity. Can you please drop me here? Can you? Yeah. Ne? Okay. What is it? Yo. Piercings. I used to love piercings with all my heart. There was a time I had 17 piercings. I had a piercing. Yeah, I had a piercing right here. The scars are still here. I had a piercing behind my neck. The scar, I think, is still right there. I had 2 tongue rings. I had a cow ring, a nose ring, septum. That's the most painful piercing you'll ever have in your life. It's septum. You feel it going in. It goes, oh. I had a nose ring. Kulungulu. One here. Two. My ears. Ridiculous. Ha. Hey. Ha. I had it wasn't here. It was right here. 3 belly rings. You see, 1, 2. I had three belly rings. Why? I had another part of my body pierced. Vagina. I don't know why. I found it very intriguing. Hey, guys, don't do that, But I think I was going through like a dark phase of my life. I just didn't know what to call that phase of my life. It may come strange to other people. I love hip-hop music with all my heart and my soul. Okay? I love Danny Glover, aka known as Childish Gambino. My favorite song is Redbone. Stay woke, baby creeping. That is my favorite song. I love Essence by Wizkid. Time is of the essence. My favorite song also. But Redbone takes the cap. Fun fact also, I was on Chiga Machiga in 2008. I lasted 2 rounds. I left Kumbonise. Tembi Sieta literally said to me that I did not use the space enough. That's another fun fact. Fun fact also, I was a backup dancer. You won't believe for who? You won't believe. You want to believe it? I was a backup dancer for Kelly Kumalo's company with her late husband, Prosper. I was a backup dancer for that company. Yes, I was a cheerleader. I had a very illustrious dancing career. A very, very big dancing career. So I danced. And another fun fact. What's my other fun fact? Oh, guys, I feel like I've lived a big, long life. I'm a granddaughter of a very big politician. He is no longer in politics now. Yeah, but yeah, that is another fun fact about me. Yini futhi? Angazi man. I love cooking. I can cook for days. I love cooking. But I cook more hearty meals. I cook very hearty meals. And I'm the first, crazy. I'm the first granddaughter. I'm the first great-granddaughter. My mom heard me. My mom had me when she was 18, so it was a bit too quick. So now I'm the first of all things. And my biggest fear, I will always say this, my biggest fear is dying, because I am afraid of leaving my kids behind, because I'm their mother and I don't feel like anyone will love them as much as I love my own kids. So that is my biggest fear. And losing my mom is always my biggest fear, because I love my mom with everything in me. My mom and I have been through so much together. I mean, we are only 18 years apart, so we're almost like sisters, We had a time where my mother and I never spoke to each other. We had a time where my mother and I think it was because of my adolescent stage, but I didn't feel like my mom was giving, and I felt like she was treating my siblings differently. But now that I'm reaching the milestones that my mother reached when I was here, now I understand. She really had to work hard, She really had to work out because she was a single mother. Yeah, that's another thing. I am a daughter of a very, very, yay! My dad was a ginza, a well-known ginza in Volkslo. I only got to find this out in my 20s, I think. That's when I found out. Because when you're like, who's your dad? And then I was like, this guy. You're like, hey! Never mind. Sorry. Aye. Yeah. But I wasn't raised by him. That's the sucky part. He never raised me. I've tried and I've tried and I'm tired of trying, because the last time we went to go see him, my husband forced me to go, like, go man, let's go, like, try, because I tried when I was getting married, I tried when I was a teenager, I've been trying, I'm the one that always tries. So my husband was like, let's try for the last time, for the sake of our kids. I want our kids to know their real grandfather. Aha! That man said, I'll never forget those words. He's not a person. I was like, why are you talking to me like I'm your girlfriend? Not young Shella. Not I said I rejected you and you keep on trying. So he's like, he's not a type of person that begs or like ngengas. So he can't follow after people, can't run after people. So he's trying, in essence, he's saying what he's not the type of person to run after my family to try and check up on me. But I'm grown as an adult. I gave you all the opportunities. Why didn't you still try, you know? So yeah. So I was raised by my stepfather, an amazing man. He gave me everything. And there's nothing my stepdad didn't do for me. He even did more. Even now, even if I stop, there was a point, guys, where I fell when I was 7 months pregnant, and I fell at school in a hole in varsity. I was 7 months pregnant with my daughter, my middle child, who owed Dr. Mabaz. I fell at school. I was about to write a test. So we went to go get food, and I fell. My stepdad dropped everything and came. He carried me like, hey, bo. Took me to hospital. I fractured my leg. He was there. My stepdad, even if I say where, he'll jump, he'll leave everything. So I love my stepdad with everything. He's not a stepdad. He's a man that stepped up, you know. Hey, bo. I feel like I've poured out my heart to you guys. Fun fact about this channel, it almost never happened. You guys wouldn't have known me. In 2019, I deleted everything. And I was done. But I came back. I come back. Yeah, last year was like I'm going to put everything I have on this channel. And if it doesn't work out, I'm done. And it worked out. And now we're here. Started from the bottom. Now we here. Hey. Okay, let me leave this video, not make it too long. My current favorite wine is the lightly sparkling white wine from Woolies. It's only 45.99. Amazing creation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because that was me on a personal note, on a personal note.